Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV. I need help. Anyway, last episode we unlocked and began doing the Samurai questline. Off camera I leveled up to level 54. And today we're going to go and continue. And your katana has come to sit well at your hip, displaying your experience exercising evil has matured you as a samurai. I have had an eventful time in this salt-kissed city. In the course of seeking evil, I came under the suspicion of the local peacekeepers, the Mellow Packets. Yes, a serial killer has been terrorizing these parts, it would seem, whose weapon of choice is an uncommonly sharp blade, one not unlike ours, and so I find myself confronted and questioned. Thanks to Mama Zigo's testimony, however, the pall of suspicion was quickly lifted. Not only that, but we were even permitted to examine the victim's wounds. There can be no doubt they were inflicted by a katana. The killer may well be a samurai, yet a true samurai does not take life without just cause. Murder is heinous in its own right. Committing it with our noble weapon compounds the crime. Such evil cannot be suffered. So there you have it. We're going after serial killer. I must say, I'm morbidly excited. Right, let's begin talking to people in Hawker's Alley. Also, by leveling up to level 54, I unlocked Hisatsu Gyoten. I'm gonna try not to go overboard with those, but I like doing it. Anyway, this over here is a gap closer, so you can use 10 of your kinky points, or kinky points, to dash yourself towards the enemy, and also do like damage of 100 potency. But that's neither here nor there. I would not use your kinky to do the dash attack for that 100 potency damage, as opposed to the 250 from Hisatsu Shinten. Stormblood. Serial killings. Oh, don't get me started. All of us here have been on edge. One of the victims was a regular of mine. I forget to rest his soul. I pray the culprit is caught soon. Swintian. Killer makes Kikirin dead. Makes Kyokurun afraid. Afraid for the afraid. Kyokurun shake. Shaky wake. All night. Brr. The recent murders? Gruesome business that, and seems no one's safe neither. Or even a traveler got himself sliced up, you unlucky sod. What sort of sick bastard do a thing like that? A patron, a traveler, and a quick earn. The victims do not seem to have anything in common. However, the circumstances of their deaths are strikingly similar. They all vanished in the vicinity of the docks before later turning up as corpses. The killer, it seems to me, targets those who happen to pass along the landing. It's completely random then. What a frightening thought. But now that we know this, what do we do next? We set a trap, lure the killer out by walking around the area in question in the black of night. When he emerges from the shadows, we apprehend him. Ah, a solid plan. So, who's the lucky one who gets to be the bait? What? Wait, why me? Though the victims have not in common, it must be noted that none of them were armed. In other words, the killer preyed in their defenses. With our katana at our hips, Lynn and I shan't make enticing bait. Conversely, were we to forgo our weapons, we would be ill-equipped to subdue the villain, and so it falls to you. Take heart, my friends. Both of us shall be close in hand and ready to pounce ere you come to harm. Now then, let us go to the docks. It is time. Let us set the trap. What's up? Ah, it's him! blade. Whoops. Might have caught him, Mazigo. That scream was loud enough to wake the dead. Small wonder the villain fled with such haste. It wasn't intentional. What's done is done. Besides, our mission was not entirely without fruit. The killer's blade, it is known to me. Some while ago, a wealthy merchant of this land came to Kugane, a port of Ingashi. The man had a fetish for blades, and proceeded to buy up the finest he could find. I chanced to inspect the wares at one of the many swords this merchant visited, and ordered a unique katana marked for delivery to his ship. The self-same katana the killer wields. Furthermore, according to the shopkeeper, the merchant was a laugh-a-bell. A wealthy Lalafell merchant, you say? Well, in this area there's Gegaruju, whom I once entertained with a dance troupe. But for all his vices, he didn't strike me as a serial-killing lot. Be it as it may, this is our sole lead for now. Where do we find this man? At his resort in Costa del Sol, most like, but I'm doubtful he's the one we're after. To Costa del Sol. I will always have to go back to that place, which is not a problem because I like that place. I like the resort feel. Although I do not like Gegaruju. Well, he's a funny character though. Right. Who dares disturb my slumber? Oh, if it isn't the resourceful and supremely forgiving adventurer! I see you've brought company today, and of the far eastern persuasion besides. How very exotic. But come, what is it you wish of me? Truly now, yours truly, a suspect in a serial killings, but of course it is a mistake, and no mistake about it. However, I do have an inkling as to who the culprit might be. Garumi Borlumi, he is your man. He made his fortune in trade and indulged in extreme excess, which, coming from me, is saying something, but most relevant to your investigation is the fact that he is obsessed with all things Far Eastern, and owns an extensive collection of katana. Why, just the other day at a social gathering, he was bragging on about one such weapon as thought it was his firstborn. When he said that he wanted to feel what it's like to cut a man down, we all had a good chuckle, assuming he was speaking in jest. The man did always strike me as touched, but to think that he would actually go and do the deed. To kill simply to satisfy his own twisted urges. This is no man, but a fiend in a man's skin. Master Gegaruju, we were wrong to suspect you, and humbly beg your forgiveness. Will you tell us where to find this depraved creature? On his ship, where he lives. It's at anchor nearby for now, but I should warn you that he recently mentioned wanting a change of scenery. Ship? It's going to be tough to sneak aboard, but if he missed this chance, who knows when we'll get another. Oh, thank you, lucky stars. For it just so happens I've received an invitation from Garumi Borlumi to attend a banquet aboard his, and I quote, vessel of myriad pleasures. You may have it, a small token of my remorse to you, my dear adventurer. Show it to the man's retainer at the pier, and you'll be shown to his ship. And to you, Swordsmaster, or Showmaster, I will lend you my garb. Disguised as yours truly, none shall raise an eyebrow were you to have bodyguards in your company. And with that, I bid you success. Garumi Borlumi is a troublesome business rival, and I shan't shed a tear at his demise. We are grateful. Without further ado then, let us assume our roles and head to the pier. Why do I have a terrible feeling about this? Aha, I see why. Master Gegaruju and company, it is a great honor. The invitation, if I may. An invitation to attend Garumi Borlumi's banquet aboard his vessel of myriad pleasures. All appears in order, thank you kindly. If you would care to step aboard, we shall cast off presently. Proceed! Your dedication to your passion is beyond impressive, my lord. Would that we all had your fine taste. Come now, we've scarcely scratched the surface. Save some wonderment for my prized katana. Ah, Master Gegaruju, always a pleasure, I say. Are those samurai I see beside you? A commendable first effort, my lord, but they pale in comparison to my katana collection. You would flaunt your blades you used to cut down innocents? Twisted fiend, your reign of terror ends here. You're not Gegaruju, are you? And yet I would swear we've met. Damn right we've met. I'm the would-be prey who screamed his lungs out. Ah, yes, from the other night. You see, it is well and good to admire a blade upon a stand, but it's two places in one's hands. This I discovered to my sheerest ecstasy. The law is too good for the likes of you. You shall face the self-same end you visit upon innocents. Not only do you sneak uninvited into my private gathering, you make violent threats against an upstanding citizen, since I have no choice but to summon the guards. Now, let us step above, and pray put on a good show. I have a reputation as a host to uphold. Ostergrain, Koi, time to work for your keep. That is no way to hold a katana. You are no true samurai. Bah, like there's a difference. Samurai is just a swordsman what fights with a katana. And this champion gladiator is gonna show you how it's done. You are dead, Lin. The difference is lost on this man. You must free him from his ignorance. Hold it, have in mind to save this. We shall save you for the last. Let us warm the deck with an opening act. For now, we enjoy the spectacle. I too shall observe. You alone are more than enough for these false shinobi. Have at her! Kirisite? I do not know that word. But I don't know Japanese or whatever. This just seems like a very big Japanese fanboy. It's whatever. This is but part of your training. Finish them swiftly, my people. We are fighting the Goblin Tank. Another song that I can only really associate with certain content. Also, this is the point in the game, or like the point in this quest or whatever, where they teach you to use your aims. Which is intriguing to me that they divide those two. Just intriguing to me in general how they like kind of teach you the job in this particular questline. You'll tough, I'll give you that. Feeding time, my pretty. the Fiend resorts to using a Fiend, the base is yours. All Shinobi you may leave to me. Really? You said the false Shinobi you can leave to me, but you're not doing a good job, old man. Jesus Christ. Okay, you easily anticipate its moves. I see. Okay. I did not see that he had a tail. No, my beautiful pet! Another game, it's time to unleash the samurai. Alright then, let's take some heads. Finally, the last act was Gaudy Circus. He just used Rage of Alone on me. Wow. That is indeed very intriguing. Anyway, I'm gonna die at this rate. Wow, I just fucked up my combo. Nice. That'll definitely help. You have no honor. Shite on your honor. I think it's all that matters. Anyway, pose. This can't be right. No, it's not supposed to play out like this. The banquet is over. Run. Come, let me give chase. Jutsu can burrito. Whoopsie, that was too early. No. That is as far as you go. Who are you? I'm Musasai, and besides me is my pupil Lin. We seek out the wicked and exact justice upon them. Musasai, the legendary swordsman whose tales I heard in Kagane? A small wonder my gods didn't stand a chance. But even legends bleed, and with my transcendent katana I am more than a match for you. Come, this blade shall drink deep of your lifeblood. Unrepentant fiend, you belong not in jail but in hell. Say your prayers to whatever kami you keep. You need to befoul your blade with scum such as this. We have accomplished our goal of excising evil, and for that I am glad, but this outing leaves much to be desired for your training. We can see a samurai learns best when he faces a fellow samurai of equal skill. Alas, they are hard to come by in this land, and a pretender such as that whom you faced is of no substitute. Phew, we did it. Pats on the back for everyone, especially me. Now, what's this about you being a legend back at home? It is ancient history. Whatever I may have been in the past, now I am but as you see me, an old man long past his prime. Well done, my friends. You have rid us of a depraved monster. His was a brutal end, but it was no more than he deserved. Justice well served indeed. Rest assured, this mess will be cleaned up. As they say, what happens in Del Sol stays in Del Sol. We are in your debt, my lord. My lord. God, why do they constantly do the pan up and then back the pan down? Our work here is done. One fewer evil afflicts. And Musasai, are you alright? Worry not, I shall be fine. My endurance is not as it once was, is all. Come, my friends, so let's move on to wherever the wind should blow. And the wind blows, 'twould seem, to the forest. Mama Zigo, pray lead on. The forest? You mean Gridania? Oh dear. I mean, of course, right this way. Nanny. You what now? I guess I can just run this way. Run this way towards the dude. Talk to him and advance the quest. The nation at one with the forest. Simply being here is salve for the soul. Yet even amidst such teeming serenity, untold wickedness may lurk. Until such time as we find it, pray continue applying yourself to our art. Right then, I'll go about making inquiries at once. Sus. Anyway, time to level up again. I'll be back in a bit. Man, oh man, and me, oh my. That took some time. Or definitely feels like a long time. Anyway. Lyn, by the strength of your aura, I am an aura indeed, you have clearly kept at your training. And in discharging the duty of a samurai in 2 cities now, you are slowly but surely becoming one in sooth. I hope that our time here will afford you further opportunity to grow. By the way, have you not seen Mama Zigo? He hasn't returned since he left us earlier. I heard that he has fallen prey to evil in the course of seeking it out. We should search for him. Let us split up and ask the locals. Surely one of them has seen our friend. Another thing that I got off camera by reaching level 56 is Hitsatsu Yaten, which is the same as Gyoten, but then instead of like Gyoten is a gap closer, this is a disengage button, so you can just get yeet yourself backwards. 10 yalm backstep. It also grants you enhanced NP, which makes your NP do 260 damage, which is a pretty solid amount of damage, all things considered. So just another way to maneuver yourself around. If thou needest... I have a cat that's like next to my chair. For the moment that I start talking, she arrives. She's just like standing next to my chair looking for an opportunity to get on my lap. I had a Lalafell, and he's a showmaster, you say? I recall the face of every adventurer has passed my post, but I've not seen anyone fitting that description. Sorry I couldn't be of help. Okay. Oh, Lalafell, the fellow dozing off thither, is the only one I've seen. I'm afraid. Now, is there aught else I might assist with? Helping you achieve greater intimacy with the elements, perhaps? Bruh, I'm a white mage. I don't need no help from... Anyway. Forgive me my bluntness, but you're not here with an opportunity for profit? No, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. Yes, I did see a Lalafell, much like you described. It was in the process of being taken away to the Adder's Nest, though. I do not know the circumstance. Taken away by the authorities, you say? There must be an explanation. Come, we must go to the adult mess at once. I am loving these mispronunciations. That is so good. Well, I guess, as a matter of fact, we did apprehend a Lalafell showmaster by the name of Mama Zigo. It was wanted here in Gridania for embezzlement. It was no large amount of coin, to be sure, but a crime is a crime, so we took him into custody on site. However, that custody didn't last long, for the fellow up and fled when our backs were turned. He was last seen heading into the North Swide, towards Proud Creek, Ixal-held territory. We're presently deliberating whether to dispatch a search team, but in light of the risks, I fear that none would be forthcoming. If this Mama Zigo is your friend, perhaps you might consider searching for him yourselves. Spots you. Come then, we must find Mama Zigo before he falls foul of these icky souls. Oh, brother. Oh, brother, this guy stinks! That's such a good, line read. So good. Good soup. Right. Hello. Perish, you exolly buggers. Of course he stuns me. Aiding. Okay, buddy. Get over here, you little turd. Hilarious, isn't it? Here I am on a heroic quest to punish criminals with you, but all this time I was a criminal myself. I was organizing a concert at the amphitheater, you see, but the songstress bailed last minute. At that time I had a huge debt hanging over my head and no way of paying it off. So I ran off with the money I'd collected from advanced ticket sales. I knew it was wrong, but I did it anyway. I'm no better than the crooks we've gone after. Will you punish me like you punished them? To betray the people's trust and steal from them is a despicable act. Such evil cannot be suffered. There, the evil in you is excised. You have committed a crime, 'tis true, but so too have you dedicated yourself to fighting it. From this moment forth, do you swear to be a changed man and always fight for justice? I swear! I'll never do bad things ever again. I may not be able to wield a katana, but I'll fight with you nonetheless. You spent not all of your recent earnings, I trust. You would do well to return the money you took and beg forgiveness. If you apologize from the heart, I see no reason why the aggrieved would not forgive you your transgressions. So go and make amends, and let us continue our quest. We cannot well succeed without you. Thank you, Musasai. Then I'll go and repay the money and apologize this instant. If Momozigo aspires to evil, he has much and more work to do. As it stands, he has reformed himself and will make no more mischief. With that, our work here is done. One fewer evil afflicts it. A little jaunt through the forest attacks me, so there's no overcoming old age. Yet here I am, come to the other side of the world in the twilight of my years. Journeyed here to find a worthy new people, and find her I did. But if truth be told, I have one more objective. That is to track down and punish a fugitive from Hingashi, a disgraced samurai known as Kogarashi. Mark my words, this is the face of true evil, and it is my solemn charge to strike him down. I had a chance to do so before, but I failed. His strength far surpasses mine own. I could not defeat him. Forgive me, I should not burden you with this. Pray dismiss it as but the hollow ramblings of an old man. Come, let us return to the city. All is forgiven, and all it took was a bit of money. I can come and go through Gridania as I please again. All debts are settled then. That is well. Let us move on to where the wind should blow. And the wind blows, 'twould seem, to snow-capped mountains. Momozigo, pray lead us there. Right, this way, friends. We're going to Ishgard. Okay. Didn't expect to go to Ishgard. Although, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. I was still like in the mindset of like, oh yeah, we're in ARR, so we're gonna be doing ARR areas, and it's like, alright, yeah. I am further. I can see more than just a realm reborn. He says after doing everything that has to do in freaking Heavensward. It's a breathtaking snowscape. Though each of this land's regions may not change much with the seasons, collectively they are no less colorful than Hingashi. Now then, Momozigo, and I will set to tracking down injustice in this city. In the meantime, my people, pray see to it that your sword arm remains warm in this frosty climb. Alright, and now I'm gonna have to level up twice again. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I'm back. After, well, reaching level 60 and it swapping over to another day. There's still a cat. Right here. Looking at me and purring. So, you may hear that. Anyway. Ah, Lynn, your aura does not lie. You've grown stronger still. Since embarking upon our journey, you have made remarkable progress. Ere long you will be a fully fledged samurai. But on to our mission. As we scoured the snow-swept stones and pillars of this city for evil, Mamazigo came upon a disturbing rumor. Just awful, in a staged tragedy played out in real life. A young couple threw themselves off a cliff in the Western Highlands. As I hear, the two were sweethearts from low-born families. The girl had the ill luck of being fancied by a young nobleman. This friend tried to force them apart, and he hounded them so badly that they decided to end it. 2 innocent lives lost. And why? Because some lordling had to think with his member? He must be punished, I tell you. Heartrending as this rumor is, rumors are no basis for punishment. We must ascertain the truth of the matter. Let us begin by making inquiries of the couple in the bloom. The bloom, of course. Another thing that I did off camera was, since I reached level 70, I managed to equip all of the gear that I prepared beforehand, and also glamour the katana to be Shiva's katana, without the effect, because I like those without the effect. So this will be the weapon that Lynn will be using for Stormblood. At least until we reach level 70, because then I will give her the actual weapon that I want her to have. Young couple had hurled themselves off a cliff. A right tragedy, I know that, but it seems odd they'd go all the way to the Western Highlands to do it. No shortage of places to fall off around here. Ra-da-dum. Good old heavens, Ward. Spend so much time over here, it's kind of ridiculous. Of course I heard about the poor buggers. Our luck ran out when our hunt friend took a fancy to the girl. He's a greedy bastard, just like his father, Lord Idrunchu? Sure. And if Fury forbid you get in the way of what he wants. Folk are saying suicide, but I ain't convinced. Know the both of them well. I did, and they're not the sort just give up on life, let alone each other. Sus. I smell murder. So a cloud of suspicion hangs over the suicide. It bears further investigation. But first things first, Mamazigo has vanished yet again. Oh wait, let's talk it over. Help me! Mamazigo, he's in trouble, come Lynn. Run. With my katana drawn. This button is from Mamazigo's garments, but he is nowhere to be seen. This bodes ill. That little fella, was he your friend? He was asking about the suicides when some men bundled him up and carried him off. I hope he'll be alright. Random side character walks up, says information, leaves. It seems plain there are those who take unkindly to our investigation. Time for caution is past. Let us confront this on affront himself. Nice. It was recently sighted near the Fast Fiddle. The Fast Fiddle? Ah! On the level above. The Fast Fiddle. This is so good. That is an amazing character trait. Simply beautiful. I don't need anything more in my life. Just a fun little character trait. Go away, let me die in peace. If you wish to throw your life away, we will not stop you. But first, answer me something and clear your conscience. Cat, Jesus, what are you doing? Anyway, our companion was seized by unknown men while investigating the recent suicides. But it seems there is more to the incident than rumors would have us believe. Tell us, what truly happened? But I tried to break them apart, that much is true, but they didn't kill themselves. I brought her to the manor late one night, and she learned things she wasn't supposed to know. Learned how my father was dealing illicitly in fluoride. I implored father to overlook it, tried to convince him that she wouldn't talk, but he refused to listen. He ordered them taken to the Western Highlands, and they were there. Oh God, I loved her. I truly did. As for your friend, I fear they mean to silence him too, at the Black Iron Bridge, like they did the others. We thank you for your honesty, and shall bother you no more, but know this, you are still young. You have all the time in the world, to begin anew, to make amends, unlike this tired old man. Wimp. You haven't a moment to waste. To slack eye on bridge. Lynn. Okay, Grandpa. Go, my sneaky friend. My slittery little friend. Aye. I shimmy. Oh, Dark Souls. This place is always so peaceful. I mean, it won't be for long, but that's neither here nor there, I guess. No witnesses! Kill her! Shoot her! Now I have some nicely leveled gear equipped, so my damage will be on point. Gosh, that was close. I thought I was a dead Lalafell. But give me my delay. The deep snow makes you work for every step. So, you are the heartless cur who stole 2 innocent young lives. It is over. Surrender yourself. Like hell's it's over. Mistake me not for one of those useless mercenaries. Not a shred of remorse, lowlier than a mindless beast. Such evil cannot be suffered. Our work here is just... Who's this I? I've not come this far to fall here. Worry not, my friends. What's but a dizzy spell? Now then, I believe we visited all the major cities of Air's Ear. Mamaziko, you have been a fine guide and companion both. I'm grateful for your help. All that remains is to find Kogarashi and deliver unto him his reckoning. Then, in the course of righting wrongs across the land, you have become a great samurai, one whose skills rival even those of Kogarashi. There is little and less left for me to teach you. I thank the kami for blessing me with such a fine pupil. Come, my friends, let us return to the city and find a place to warm ourselves. I like to think with like different music pieces and like these cutscenes, like that one is like a piano basically. So I just keep imagining that's just a crew following us, and like whenever there's like it needs to be a tone, like they bring out the piano and start playing. It's like in Persona 4 where it's like the menacing music, it's just like on like a piano, and it's so good. Every single time it's like the piano. Bum, bum. I like once watched what was it again? Like a video of like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Where also if you get noticed by like a guardian, it makes like a also kind of a piano deal, and somebody edited in that like the guardians would just be like pianos being played. It's so good. I don't remember which video that was, but it's really good. Lynn, thanks the gods you're here. It's Musasai. He collapsed again as soon as we entered the gates. He's resting at the inn right now, but Karurjan, he said that the old man is ill. Gravely ill. He hasn't long left. It's a wonder he could even draw his katana. All this time he's been pushing on by sheer force of will. Punching evildoers across the land, even saving my hide. Even saving my hide. Saving my hide? I don't know. Whatever. What is it that drives him on? Why does he go to such lengths to find this Kogarashi character? The old man won't breathe a word on the matter. There must be some reason. If only we knew, we could finish his duty in his stead. For now, there's not to do but to keep watch over him. I'll see to that, so you needn't worry. If there's a change, you'll be the very first to know. Hey look, there's a change. Lynn, we have a situation. Musasai has disappeared from his inn room. He's in no shape to be up and about, and he left without even taking his medicine. Weakened as he is, though, he can't have gone far. I'd wager he's somewhere in the city still. Let's split up and look for him. I'll focus on the broom, and use Saint Valeriant's for him. The French will never leave me. It will always be having to deal with French pronunciations. Even though French pronunciations are easier for me than, like, some of the other stuff in this game, I think. Not sure, though. I haven't gotten to all the places. Right. Surveying. Surveying. Site is not in the area. Really? You're gonna make me walk all the way? I'm an old man over here. Yes, of course. Me, the old man. The oldest man you will ever know. Pop, pop, pop. At last we are alone. Good. Good. The remedies of this land aren't to my liking, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, I brought with me potent drafts from the Far East that restore one's vigor for a time. And while its effects last, there's work I would do. As I explained to you earlier, I came to Air's Ear for two purposes. The first was to find and train a worthy pupil. The second was to find and punish the fugitive Kogarashi. However, I had yet to tell you of his crime. Kogarashi's crime was to create a killer. His people went on a killing spree, cutting down numerous Hinkan dignitaries, one after the other. In my land, the master is held accountable for the deeds of the pupil, and Kogarashi's hands were deemed no less bloody than the murderers. For his punishment, he was ordered to commit seppuku, atonement by ritual suicide. But desiring to live, Kogarashi forsook his honor and fled here to Air's Ear. That he should thrive in spite of all the deaths he has caused is an affront to the very spirit of the samurai. It is unforgivable, and he cannot go unpunished. But twice I might have rendered justice, as is my duty, I could not defeat him. Countless times I tried, but always I faltered. But you, Lin, you have grown tremendously since you first began walking our path. Strong as you have become, I am confident that you can face Kogarashi on equal standing. This is your final trial. Find Kogarashi, defeat him, and your training as a samurai shall be complete. Kogarashi makes his lair in the western highlands of Curse Are Us. At a place called Twin Fools. Let us set off, but as you make your way, remember, 'tis a loathsome wretch you go to face, who places his own life before honor. Such evil cannot be suffered. Curse Are Us. Curse Are Us and Twin Fools. Yeah. That sounds about right. And once again, just immediate chill. The moment that I get here is just like, get goosebumps most of the time when I enter this area. It's so good. Would this be my favorite area in the game? Because aesthetically, it's definitely one of my favorites in the area, like in the entire game, counting all the expansions. It just carries such a perfect perfect vibe for what the area is and what happens in here. Or just basically the remains, really, of a once luscious land, now covered in frost. I mean, all areas are good in this game, honestly. Right. Here we are, Lin. Are you ready to deliver unto Kagarashi's reckoning? There's no room for that. No need for pity. Evil as he is, it cannot be suffered. So do what must be done and strike me down. I am Kogarashi. Kogarashi, I wore this name once upon a time, as I wore this Yingasa. Together with my people, I journeyed the length and breadth of Hingashi, hurling down evildoers, but my guidance was lacking, and ere long my people strayed from the path. And the rest of the tale you already know. I failed to prevent his murderous rampage, but instead of taking responsibility, I took flight. Instead of honorable death, I chose dishonorable life. Countless times I turned the blade upon myself, but always my courage faltered. And so I've lived to this day with my disgrace. Furthermore, I deceived you. I masqueraded as a protector of peace, a paragon of virtue, when I am anything but. I spoke loftily of rendering punishment unto the wicked, when the one most deserving of it was me. My punishment is long overdue. Render it unto me, Lin, and your training shall be complete. It is not your master who stands before you, but a great evil. Now come. Come and take my head, else I shall take yours. Unlike before, this is no game. It ends only when one of us lies dead. How many times do we gotta teach you this lesson, old man? Not now. Not to illness. I am not finished yet. Fight then, fight, or you will die. Trust me, I'm fighting. Yeah, I thought for a second that would hit me. It looked very large. Holy but Jesus, my eyes. How strong you have grown, my people. Your training shall still be complete. I am glad. Now for my greatest test. The technique for which I earned my name. Drawing upon my blade's power, I shall call forth violent winds. Show me the fruit of your training and weather it. Okay. Whoopsie. Interesting that the music changes like that. Mushojin. Death comes. Well done, my people. You've come to the end. Should be my all to bear. Hold nothing back, do you hear me? Okay. Well done, my pupil. You have fulfilled your duty. The final technique. You have drawn it forth. Good, good. I have served my purpose. Now end it. Give this villain his just punishment. Lyn, Hogarth, what have you done? Peace, Mama Zigo. It was my doing, and no more than I deserve. No, stop. For the love of the 12th, that's enough. Excise the evil in me, have you? Absolve me of my crimes. Then you have become a greater samurai than even I dare to hope. Living in shame and coming to this land was all worth it. The evil in me is no more. Now I may know peace in the realm yonder. No, Musasai, please don't die. You can't. My time was nigh. Better that it ends this way. Lyn, Mama Zigo, every moment of our journey I cherished. Our work here is done. One fewer evil afflicts the realm. Thank you, old man, for everything. We'll go on one last journey together. To the promised place. Another cutscene. Musasai bade me bury him here, where he would look upon the western seas. I didn't know why at first, but now I think I do. He wanted to watch the setting sun, watch it begin its journey, and begin its return journey to the east, to Hingashi. That he wishes that he could do the same. He missed his homeland dearly, and to the last, the thought of his errant pupil weighed on his mind. Well, I suppose we should be going. Let's leave Mushasai to rest and head back to Ul'dah. What a beautiful katana. Okay. While we were on the road, the old man told me something. That before he died, he wanted to leave behind a pupil into whom he has poured all of himself. I don't think he could have found a better person, and as his final pupil, I get the sense that he's entrusted his legacy to you, Lin. So I hope that you'll keep on protecting the peace, as Mushasai once did, seeking out the wicked and bringing them to account. And remember always, such evil cannot be suffered. And then we learn meditate, which is a skill that I think never, well, I wouldn't say never used, but not that much, in any case. Right, so we now have Sam I Am. Cat, what are you doing? What's the cat doing? Jesus. Fucking Christ. No, what are you doing? Think. Anyway. Enough yelling at my cat. That's gonna be it for this episode. It was way longer than... Actually, no, it's not. Well, whatever. Hope you enjoyed this episode of just I was playing Final Fantasy XIV. And the next episode, we are going to go and unlock and begin doing the Red Mage questline. Goodbye.